Hello YouTube and fellow DC Comic fans, I'm Keith One Shot, and this is my dramatic reading series, and today, we will be covering Doomsday Clock from DC Comics. November 22nd, 1992, or maybe it's the 23rd. Streets were littered with bodies, brains boiled over by grotesque nightmare, a fictional invader. Clock started over. We had a chance, but they blew it. All of them. The undeplorables screamed to hear themselves deafen in their echo, Chamber blaming the other side for what they have, instead of who they are, while the totalitarians stand their ground, covering their eyes, reaching for a return to a rose-colored republic, unaware that for those not like them, the good old days weren't so good. Depends on your perspective. God turned his back, left paradise to us, like handing a 5-year-old a straight razor. We slit open the world's belly. Secrets came spilling out, an intestine full of truth. Shit strangled us. Soon the bugs will be all that's left. The cockroaches will go to war with the maggots, fighting over the scraps of the moderates. Then they'll eat themselves, and finally choke, unless we bring God back down, kicking and screaming, because maybe we don't deserve it. Maybe the world should burn this time. We shattered the American dream. This is the American nightmare. We then see a reporter on the news say, authorities have confirmed that the vice president has shot and killed the attorney general. As the standoff enters its 5th hour, 17 hostages remain, including the Israeli prime minister. The president scored a hole-in-one earlier today, beating his previous record. Another news reporter then says, less than 2 weeks into the collapse of the European Union, Russia has amassed its military in Belarus and is threatening to enter Poland. Hundreds have broken through the wall and are flooding into Mexico. Thousands more are expected to follow. We are still waiting on a statement from the president. Global manhunt continues for the self-proclaimed world's smartest man. Adrian Veidt's arrest and conviction will definitely absolve the United States government of accusations of collusion in the New York City massacre. Russian intelligence insists that the president and his cabinet were willing participants. Apprehension is needed to stabilize the political unrest that has erupted across our country and the world. A different news anchor then says, re-elected on a campaign promising to capture the most wanted man in the world. Once a celebrated costume hero, Adrian Veidt became a businessman and philanthropist after unmasking in '75. Taking the seat of CEO at his own conglomerate, Veidt led the world's economic market to new heights, charged with the murder of 3 million people and the hospitalization of tens of thousands of others who suffered permanent psychological damage. A bizarre ruse that brought the world to a grinding halt. An investigation into who else was involved continues, as no signs of his former teammates, including the so-called American deterrent, Dr. Manhattan, last seen on national television, when it was revealed that those closest to him had been stricken with cancer, theorized to have been caused by Manhattan himself. On another network, a different news anchor says, better known as the comedian, was murdered by Veidt when he, on another channel. The news says, team of Night Owl and Rorschach, long inactive, whereabouts unknown. His journal deciphered and verified by independent investigations. Before it was stolen from, Silk Spectre vanished. Ozymandias is still at large. The New York Gazette was the first to be forcibly shut down, after the infamous front page that exploded across the world. It's an honor to deliver the news to you for 27 years, 52 years, 41 years. This is BBC, CNN, UBS Evening News, signing off. FF, wishing you. Then another news broadcast starts up, and the anchor says, this is a tragic day in American history. Refuse to be silenced. Rise up. Do it now. Then a person in the background says, shit! What the hell is Howard doing? Let go. Let go of me. For God's sake, cut the feed. Cut it in. Then, as that broadcast ends, we hear another network broadcaster say, good evening, and welcome to the National News Network. I'm William F. Butley Jr., speaking to you on behalf of the United States of America. I'm sorry to report that Russia has invaded Poland. The evils of this world have forced our hands. If the Russian military does not withdraw within 4 hours, the president will have no choice but to launch the full force of our military might. Therefore, a mandatory evacuation has been issued across the country. We urge you to gather your families and make your way clear of the designated red zones. If the emergency number on your screen is busy, contact your local police. We then go to a prison, where an inmate grabs the guard by the collar and screams in his face, give me the goddamn keys! Then the guard is knocked out by someone else, and the prisoner says, oh shit! We then see that the attacker is Rorschach. He grabs the guard's keys, then says to the prisoner, "You still want out?" Then the prisoner replies, "No way, man, I'm cool." We then see Rorschach walk away, as we hear readings from Rorschach's journal. "Last day on Earth, went to Morning Joe's for pancakes, best in city, sat in Amy's section, doesn't stare, brings syrup hot. Amy's boyfriend came, dragged her out back, redhead who stares brought instead, syrup cold, couldn't eat, breakfast ruined. Amy came back, bruises on neck, split lip, found boyfriend, broke hands, put fork through tongue, forgot to tell him why. Hope he got message. Went back to Joe's, stopped serving breakfast at 11, was quarter past, never been lucky. Was it 13? No, 31. Too much to do, too much to remember, never write anything down, far too dangerous, like her." We then see Rorschach walk up to cell 31 and turn the keys. We then go to a military base, where a few generals are voting on resorting to the nuclear option. Then, after they voted, one of the generals says, "SAS, code Delta Charlie Sulu, has been verified. God forgive us." Then a general tells the president, "Mr. President, Vite's Global Data Exchange Program from '89 has left the country exposed. Our analysis of the information we shared with the Rushkies suggested they could wipe out our entire infrastructure before we could fire off a fart. The countdown began, Mr. President. We're waiting on your word." Then we see nukes readying to fire. We then hear readings from Rorschach's journal. "Cell unlocks. Echoes down hallway. Hear them. Behind doors. Hear them all. Screaming to get out. But behind the door. Silence." Then Rorschach opens the door and says, "Erica Manson, the Marionette." Then the woman says with a shocked look on her face, "Rorschach?" Then Rorschach replies, "Have 3 hours 36 minutes before prison becomes ash. Maybe less. Watch run slow. Meant to fix." Then Erica says, "It can't be." Then Rorschach replies, "Don't want flesh burned off bones. Come with me." Then Erica says, "Come with you? You said you'd throw me down an elevator shaft the next time we met." Then Rorschach replies, "Haha, funny, but wasn't me. Not same guy. Different." Then Erica says, "Different? Prove it." Then Rorschach replies, "Prove it. Tired of proving." Then Rorschach takes off his glove and reveals his dark-skinned hand. Erica then tells Rorschach, "You're out of your goddamn mind dressing like that. Rorschach finds you?" Then Rorschach tells her, "I am Rorschach. Where'd I put it? Here. Payment." Then Rorschach hands Erica a letter, and she says, "What for?" Then Rorschach replies, "Job." As Erica grabs the letter from Rorschach, she says, "It's sticky." Then Rorschach replies, "Syrup. Rough morning." Then Erica says, "You do sound a little like him, from what I remember. So, where's the real Rorschach? He dead? They say he killed himself. That right?" Then Erica opens the letter and finds pictures of a baby, which shocks her. Then Rorschach says, "Picture's a little old, but you come with me. Do the job. Find out where boy is. Deal?" Then Erica attacks Rorschach and screams, "Where's my son?" Then Rorschach tells her, "Don't yell. Don't know. Partner does. Does what he asks." Then Erica says, "Do what? What do you want?" Then Rorschach says, "Find God. Save world. We'll explain." Then Erica replies, "Find God?" Then Rorschach tells her, "We'll explain, but need to hurry. 3 hours 34 minutes. Probably less. Definitely less. Watch run slow. Thought I mentioned. Do job, then see your son." Erica then turns away. Then she tells Rorschach, If you're lying about him, God damn it, I'll tear your balls off." Then Rorschach replies, "So you're coming?" Then Erica says, "Not without my husband." Then Rorschach replies, "Husband, no, bad man, not part of deal." Then Erica falls to her knees and tells Rorschach, "It's the both of us, or you can shove your deal up your ass." Then Rorschach replies, "Rather not. Need to go. World is dying." Then Erica says, "To hell with the world. Our baby boy. Mommy and Daddy miss you so much." Then Rorschach says, "Good to have family. Marcos Mayaz, the Mime. Where is he? We then go to another part of the prison, where 3 prisoners are kicking and dragging a guard, as the inmates shout, "Get his keys, Billy!" Then another inmate says, "I want more than keys. Open the cells. We all get a turn with the pig before this place goes down." Then the guard shouts, "Wait, I can show you the way out." Then the prisoner says, "The way out? There's nowhere to go. Come here." Then the guard shouts, "No, please!" Then he screams out in pain. As the inmates are torturing the guard, we see another prisoner watching them. Then one of the attackers says, "Hey, Billy, the mute's giving you the evil eye." Then Billy says to the mute, "What are you looking at? You got something to say?" Then the old inmate says, "You know Mime never says nothing." Then Billy says, "He looks like he's got something to say, so say it. Come on, speak, freak." Then the old inmate says, "He can't, never makes a sound." Then Billy grabs the mime and throws him out of his cell. Then he shouts, "He'll make a sound, hold him." Then Billy punches the mime as his friends hold him down. Then Erica and Warshak walk over, and Erica says, "Baby." Then Billy says, "Shit, you see that? That's not him, is it?" Then Erica says, "Come on, we're leaving." Then Mime looks up, and Erica tells him, "I know you're in the middle of a performance, but we gotta go." Then Warshak says, "Performance." Then Erica replies, "He likes to play the underdog." Then, ba-ba-bam, the big dramatic turn. We then see the guard watch in horror as the mime smashes, bashes, and crushes the prisoners who attacked him. Then Erica says, "He doesn't like people talking during his act." Then the mime walks over to the 2 of them, and Erica says, "Baby, God, I miss you." Then Warshak says, "Reunion later. Cause trouble, and I'll take an eye." Then Erica tells Mime, "Check this out. This ain't even the real Warshak." Then Warshak replies, "I am Warshak." Then Erica says, "Take off your glove again." Then Warshak replies, "No, don't touch hat again. Touch hat again, and..." Then Erica says, "He wants us for a job." Then Warshak says, "Yes, need to leave right now. What's that? Performing again?" Then Erica tells Warshak, "He's missing his weapons. They're in lockup." Then Warshak replies, "We'll get him new ones." Then Erica tells Warshak, "They're very special weapons." Then Warshak replies, "Not much time left. 3 hours. No idea, really." Then Erica says, "He's not leaving without them, and I'm not leaving without him." Then Warshak replies, "Your weapons, where are they?" The 3 walk up to the lockers. Then Mime opens up his locker, and Warshak says, "Must have cleared you out. Let's go." Then Mime reaches into his locker and grabs what appears to be nothing. Then he mimes putting on a belt, and Mime's tying his tie. Then Warshak tells Mime, "You have big problems." We then see the 3 break out of the prison yard, through a hole in the fence, to a car Warshak has waiting for them. And that ends today's story. Comic published by DC Comics. All rights, text, characters, and storylines belong to DC Comics and their respective owners. Not me. This has been Doomsday Clock Part 1, and I'm your host, Keith One Shot. If you like this video, make sure to check out the rest of my Comic Complete dramatic reading series, and support DC Comics by picking up a copy of the trades and single issue comics. Support your local comic book shop, take care, and have a great day. Goodbye!